Okay, so today I'm going to give you some wee hints and tips to help you remember your times tables. So I've made a big times table square here, okay, but I'm going to start with the easy times tables first, okay, and I'm going to show you how we can build our way up to doing the bigger times tables, the trickier times tables, okay. So first row is the 1 times table, and that's really easy. 1 lot of 1 is 1. 1 lot of 2 is 2, 1 lot of 3 is 3, 1 lot of 4 is 4, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it's really important to remember that multiplication is just adding over and over again. So every time I'm just adding 1, adding 1, adding 1, okay? The 1 times table means I just keep adding 1 over and over again. So easy peasy for us to do. 10 times tables, very, very similar, okay? I'm just adding up my 10s, adding on 10s every time. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, okay? So that's just me repeatedly adding on 10s, okay? So 10 add 10 gives me 20, add on 10 for 30, just repeated addition, okay? 2 times tables, another one that you probably find quite easy to remember, okay? So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, okay? If you need help remembering that, it's almost the same as counting, but saying every number like loud, okay? So you could say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, do you know? So saying every second number loud, that gives you your 2 times table. So if you can't remember it, just count up normally, but every second number, okay? And it's the same, repeated addition. So 1 lot of 2 is 2, and then I'm adding on 2's every time, okay? The 5 times table again is one with a really nice pattern to it that a lot of people find easy to remember. It's quite similar to the 10 times table, but you're putting in all the 5s as well, okay? So you've got 5, then a whole 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Just counting up in 5s, okay? Now I would say these first 4, okay, these are the times tables you probably find easiest, okay? So if we think about what we know, straight away for the 3 times table, let's say you find the 3 times table a bit trickier. We already know 3 times 1 is 3. Remember, 3 times 1 is the same as 1 times 3. 3 times 2 is the same as 2 times 3. So if I know my 2 times table, I already know that's a 6 in there. If I know my 5 times table, I already know that's a 15 in there, okay? And if I know my 10 times table, I already know that's a 30 in there, okay? And then it's just a case of filling in the gaps, okay? So I could do this by just adding on 3's. 6 add another 3, that's giving me 9. Add on another 3, that's giving me 12 in there, okay? So just a case of adding on those 3's, okay? If I know 5 lots of 3, and I know 2 lots of 3, okay? I know what 7 lots of 3 is. 5 add 2 makes 7, okay? So all I'm doing really is 15 add 6, it's 21, okay? To work out the 6 times table, I can just do the 5 times table, add on 1 extra 3, okay? And that's giving me 18 in there. So you can work out all these little extra ones just by taking away or adding on. So for a 9 times table there, I could just take away a 3, 30 take away 3, counting back this time, it's 27. And then 8 times 3, okay, well that's going to be just 21 add on the 3, it's 24, or I already know the 27, I could take 1 away, okay. So it's like I can already work these out. For the 4 times table, you're kind of just doubling the 2 times table, okay? So if 4 times, well, if I look at my 2 times table, I've got 2 there, double it for a 4. 4 there, double it for an 8. 6 there, double it for a 12. Okay? And, you know, I've got the ones I know already, like my 5 times table. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 10 is 40. To get my 9 times table, all I need to do is take away a 4. That would be 36 in there. If I wanted to work out the 8 times table, maybe I could do, well, I know 5 and I know 3. So 3 lots of 5 is 12. 3 lots of 5, 3 lots of 4 is 12. 5 lots of 4 is 20. 3 lots add 5 lots makes 8 lots. If I add them together, I'm getting 32. Okay, so you can see how you can use all these to fill out all these gaps in your times table knowledge. Okay, so I'm not going to do every single bit, but let's do kind of the ones that we find maybe tricky. Let's do the 8 times table. So I know straight away 8 times 1, 8 times 2, 16, 8 times 5, 40, and 8 times 10 is 80. Okay, and then I'm just going to get the rest maybe by repeated addition. Okay, so like to get the number in this box, 8 times 3, I'm just going to add on 8, it's 24. To get my number in this box, I could take away 8 from 40, okay, and get 32. To get the number in this box, I could add on an 8 and get 48. And then I could just keep adding on another 8 to get 8 times 7 is 56. To get my 9 times table, you know, I could take away and get 72. I could take away again, okay, and get 64 in there. And some of these you'll know, maybe you know like 8 times 8 is 64, and then you can use that to help you work out all the other ones as well. So just by adding on 8s and taking away 8s, you can get all the times table. For the 9 times table, I'm going to show you a little trick. Okay, now I'm going to write in here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, you've maybe seen this trick before. And then I'm going to do the same going backwards. I'm going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. That's my 9 times table. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. Okay, and that's it. Okay, if I want to do my 11 times tables, okay, that's also got a nice trick. Okay, so 11, 22, I think you can spot the pattern, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, and now the pattern doesn't quite, it's not 111, it's 110, okay? If I wanted to do 11 times 11, I'm just going to put that off the edge. I'm going to add on another 11, get 121, okay? And I can keep adding on 11s to get 11 times 12. Just run out of room on the screen. Okay, 12 times table. Okay, 1 times 12 is 12. Okay, let's fill in some ones that I know straight away. Okay, so I know 10 times 12. That's 120. Okay, but there's maybe not so much else I know straight away. Okay, so for 2 times 12, I'm just going to add on another 12. That's going to give me 24. Okay, and do you remember I got that 4 times table by doubling? So maybe I'm going to double that and get 4 times 12. That's 48. Okay, so excuse me. And then for 5 times 12, all I need to do is add on an extra 12. That's 60. Okay. And I should really fill in this gap, shouldn't I? Let's add on a 12 in there. That's going to give me 36. Okay, so I've got 5 lots. Okay. If I add on one lot of 12, it's 12. That's going to give me the number in there. 60 is quite nice to add things onto. Let's work with a 60, okay? So I'm going to add on 12 to get to there. That's 5 lots, and 2 lots of 12, that's 24. That's going to give me 7 lots of 12. Okay, that's 84. 5 lots of 12, add 3 lots of 12, that's 36, I've already worked it out. It's going to give me 8 lots. Okay, so 60, that's going to give me 96 in there. And I quite like, why is that coming up there? Who knows, eh? Let's do a wee takeaway for the last one. Where's my cursor? There it is. So I'm going to take away 12. So I'm going to take away 10s, 110, take away 2 more, 108. And that's me pretty much filled my times table. So you can see kind of little tricks I'm using to work out the ones I don't need. I only really need to know the 1 times table, 10 times table, 2 times table, 5 times table, okay? And then if you can learn a few more, or even if they were just odd ones, like, do you know, if you knew most of the 3s, if you knew the 3 times table up to like 6, and then you could work out these 3, okay? If you knew, you know, if you knew 6 times 7 and 7 times 8, do you know? Well, I've circled the wrong one here, but do you know, if you just knew the odd few ones in here and you can work out the rest using the times tables, you do know really well, okay? So don't stress out if you come up to secondary school and you don't know your times tables yet. You can always work them out with adding and subtracting, okay? And just the more you practice doing things like this, the more they'll just sink into your brain, okay?